Hey guys, we are here at Talladega Short Track. I do feel a good bit better today, but my voice still sounds a little bit manly, so I apologize for that. But they're getting the generator cover off and getting it on the trailer jack here. They get the back door open and start unloading this thing. We are racing tonight for $3,026 to win. It is the Topless Outlaw Series. It is also the Larry Spurlock Memorial tonight, so a big race. Brad has won this race the last 2 years in a row, so hoping we can do a three-peat type thing tonight. It would definitely be nice tonight considering we haven't got a single win this year. So yeah, that's what we're at, and Joel's working on getting the door down, and we'll get this thing unloaded in just a few minutes. All right, lift is coming out. Brad's gonna get it unstrapped, and then we'll get this thing unloaded. What y'all talking about? Huh? We just went up to the Topless Outlaws Tech. Robinette and all those guys are always a blast to race with. Appreciate them coming out to Talladega. I know some things changed midweek and they weren't able to run American racers, and they are big on American racers with that series, and they said only Hoosiers, so that was a bummer, but thankful they still came, and thankfully they're still going to put on the show. $3,026 on the line tonight. We have been through tech, and she is sitting on go. Alright guys, Brad's working on prepping tires. Alright, so Joel's checking air pressures here. I think Brad and Chris have went to look at the track, or either they're up at the driver's meeting. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. I think I see Brad up on the track though. He's way up there. So far, we've got, I believe, 17 cars signed in for the Topless Outlaw Series, which is a pretty low count for the Topless Outlaw Series. They usually have upwards of 20s. Even at Smoky Mountain last time they had 32. So the car count is definitely not what it normally is, but they also, like I said earlier on in the video, they changed tire rules. So that could be what is hurting the car count. But anyway, it'll still be a good show tonight, and we'll keep you guys in tune. Brandon Brown is on top with a 15.014. Brad's in second with a 15.042. So it's pretty close in times, but we'll see how it all rolls out just a little bit. All right, guys. So they're putting in fuel right now, and then I believe we're gonna make a gear change. So we'll see in just a second what they decide to do. Okay. So where are we in hot laps?
In hot laps, we was 4th overall. We still got to pick up about 3/10. I think a gear change is going to help us out tremendously, but the car drove a lot better, and new tires are going to help us out too. So, you know, right there we was on old tires, which are hot lap tires for a reason. So, I think new tires will help us out. I think changing a gear is going to help us out, and we'll go out here and qualify in Group B. See how we do.
Where did you feel like you were struggling there?
Huh?
Where did you feel like you were struggling there?
Just coming off. It just didn't have enough wheel spin, basically. I couldn't spin the wheels, so we're going to change the gear a little bit and go from there. And like I said, put fresh rubber on, and I think we'll be all right.
All right. You heard it from the driver. That's his take on hot laps. We'll be coming up to qualifying just a little bit. All right. We got some fresh rubber going on. Brandon is changing the gear. They're getting all the tires off so we can put fresh rubber on. And see all the guys working. Alright, Chris is getting tires on. Joel's getting that tire on. Brandon's got that gear change. Brad's putting the oil back in the transmission. I mean, in the rear end, not the transmission. Brand new rubber, I think that's going to make a big difference. First time we've been on brand new rubber, and gosh, I don't know how long. We've had these tires sitting in the shop for a while just to make sure that we had some, but we didn't want to use them for this race. So we'll be out shortly. It looks like hot shots are going up there, 604s, I believe, and then it's us. We're the second feature. car was so much better on the bottom than it has been all year. So even though we didn't win, we didn't even get a top 3, we were accomplishing stuff. And that's what I've tried to tell Brad. I've tried to tell Brad, and I've tried to tell him. I'm kind of, at this point, just banging it in his head. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. You do not grow in your comfort zone. You just don't. So he got out of his comfort zone tonight as far as setup wise, and I definitely feel like it paid off for us. So we'll get a word with him in just a second. He's looking in tires, checking out tires, seeing how they held up, and then we'll see from there how it goes.
All right, guys, so that finishes up tonight with the Topless Outlaw Series at Talladega. We qualified 6th, or 3rd in our group, 6th overall, finished 6th. So we didn't lose any spots, we didn't gain any spots. The track was, there was a couple times I tried the top side a little bit, and you just really couldn't go forwards up there. So it was really hard to pass tonight, but you know, it's just kind of the cards we're dealt. We'll take a 6th place finish. We didn't tear nothing up. All the changes that we made this week on the car, we're a whole lot better in the slick. So much happier with the car there as far as being able to rotate around the bottom. Night and day difference. So obviously we made gains this week. You know, we may not have won, but we definitely made gains. So very happy with that. So anyways, that's gonna wrap us up. We didn't tear nothing up. That's always a great night, no matter where you finish, when you don't tear anything up. So we ran 40 laps, green flag, no cautions at all. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my arms feel like noodles. So I really don't think I've ever ran a long race like that and never had a caution. Well, we had one caution, I'm sorry, but the one caution kind of done away with the original start. So I don't even classify that as a caution. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate everyone who come out and talked to us and bought merch or whatever. And appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button. Glad to see the Topless Outlaws here for this Larry Spurlock Memorial Race. We'd won this race 2 years in a row and was trying to do 3, but there's always next year. So appreciate everyone who helps us out. Vinson Race Engines, Hammers Grading, Allsouth Signs and Graphics by BB Designs, Warp Speed Performance Parts, KT Heat and Air, Fatdaddys crew. We also had a supporter help us out this morning, J&J Restoration. So for all of your restoration or remodeling projects, make sure you look him up. Mr. James George at J&J Restoration. We will catch you guys back in the shop this week. Unsure of our plans, but we're looking at running this motor here until we go back to Smoky Mountain, which is the 23rd of September. And after that race, then we'll be swapping back over to our super motor. And then the following week will be the Hunt the Front race down here for NASCAR weekend. So that's our agenda. We want to try to find somewhere to race this week with this motor so that we don't have to change motors. And then I think we're going to try to find another race the week after that, and then take a week off and then go to Smoky Mountain for the Topless race up there. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know down below what you thought.